the air since 1951. This is The Legend. 105.3, 95.3. WD.
Holy cow, we've made it, and there's a scuffle in here. Things are happening.
We left the door open.
Oh, the humanity.
Close that door, Kevin.
You afraid somebody sneak up on you?
Yes.
You just never know.
No, you never know.
You never know when the Grinch may appear.
Yeah, we had the Heritage Christmas party last night.
Yeah.
And Keith done such a good job singing karaoke. I'm so proud of him.
Did you sing last
did
night?
Yes, he did. He does a good Joe Cocker. He even messes his hair up and everything.
Mr. Grinch.
Hey, see? I told you you could sing.
I had that song queued up, never did get to it today.
You did?
What? Sing it.
No, I can't sing. I can't.
You were
do
just
karaoke.
singing it.
I can't. If I have a cold, I can sing it. But I don't have a cold today.
That's one of my favorites.
Kevin wasn't the guest I was talking about having today. So
Well, I thought, surely not.
no.
Special guest.
We got a special guest coming. Special guest coming.
Did you leave that door open again?
You were the last one, and I've sat here the whole time and the door's open. Did he tell you to do that?
Oh my gosh, it is the Friends and Neighbor Hour on this Wednesday,
Yeah.
December 10th, and Keith Durham, of course, is in here as usual. And he says he's got something up his sleeve. I don't know what, but we'll see.
It's a carry on of the conversation that we had last week. We had a great conversation last week concerning AI, and I had a lot of comments about our show last week, especially when Helen called in. That
Yes.
completely intrigued me on those glasses, on those Meta glasses.
Yes.
And I actually saw a pair this week.
Yes.
And so I'm saving up to buy a pair.
Oh,
So I
good.
started a new scheme of I'm started buying lottery tickets, and then I'm gonna scratch them off until
I thought
save
maybe
up
he's
enough
doing a
money.
GoFundMe on Facebook or something.
No, I'm just I'm not buying lottery tickets to do that. I'm just kidding. But they're like $500 or $600.
Mm-hmm.
And you can get them with readers, so you can wear them around. So Cayman had a pair of them. You know Cayman, probably. Keith Sanders' boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know Cayman. He had a pair of them. He's a pretty tech guy. He's pretty tech savvy, you know.
Yeah.
And we just played around with them, and he didn't know that they would do what Helen said they would do, what they would read to you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he'd never tried that before, but he had a screen in front of him. He said, "Can you read me this screen?" And it just started reading word for word.
Holy
that screen.
cow.
Yeah. And
Okay.
So it was pretty good, but what he said is you can use them in a lot of different ways. You can say, "What am I looking at?" And you can ask Meta what you're looking at, and it will tell you what you're looking at. And like, let's say you're in an airport, it'll say you're standing in, and it knows where you're at. It says you're standing in Nashville Airport, and you're at gate C3. And you know, and there's like a
like
hamburger joint on the left, and
it's like having a personal assistant.
yeah. But he said on top of that, there was a paid service that you can do, and I forgot the name of it. It's I think it's sort of like real. I need to look that up before I say it.
Yes.
But it's sort of like a Real Eyes type service that you can pay for. And when you activate that, let's say that you are blind. Blind people are using these glasses, and I was glad that Helen called in and tipped me off.
Yeah, absolutely.
I would have never known.
I had no idea
that at all. And so, but.
Excuse me.
Let's say that let's say you're a blind person and you are in the airport and you're trying to get to gate C27 or something like that.
Yeah.
You can, there's a service that you can subscribe to and say, can you guide me to gate C27? And a real person can look through your glasses and guide you to that gate.
Oh, way.
Yeah. Isn't that cool?
That's very cool, but also kind of like, okay, what's next on that?
Yeah, so, well, hey, I'm fixing to go to the bathroom. Can you turn it off?
What if you forget to leave those things on and your eyeglasses are looking at something they don't need to be looking at?
They're always looking at it. So, I mean, you can ask them, where am I standing right now? And by the coordinates, it'll tell you where you're standing. You know, you talk on the phone with them, and you can listen to music with them, whatever you want to do. And nobody...
Wow. Well, you know, that conversation we had last week just sparked a whole new adventure.
Yeah.
And of course, the AI thing's been out for a while, and longer than we even probably know, really. But but I watched an episode of CBS Sunday Morning. Sunday mornings, it's been on forever. I used to watch it religiously in the mornings. But now record it and just watch it every once in a while when I want to see it. But
Yeah.
I won't go through it all. But they had a segment this past Sunday, and I watched it about how AI is affecting acting and actors.
Yeah.
And they actually had a created person that I promise you, you couldn't tell it was the first actress.
Her name's Tilly Norwood.
Yeah, did you see that?
Yeah, she's a pretty girl.
Yeah, but I mean, she's
And
not
she's
even
not
a
even
she.
real.
She's not real.
even alive.
But you can't tell she's not real.
No, it's
Not from the films. Yeah, it's like weird.
So I wonder. I mean, that's going to turn the movie industry upside down because
Well, that's
now
what the show is about.
Now you can have a starring actress and she gets paid nothing.
Yeah, that's the rub.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's what the story was about. They had the president of the Screen Actors Guild on there, saying, they were very concerned about this idea because effectively somebody sitting behind a computer can cut out all actors.
Yeah, I mean, if you need to create a brand new Arnold Schwarzenegger without him even being there, you got it, and you can make it perfect,
But then, of course, and then there's the whole legal aspect of that. If they use his image.
Yeah, if they want to use his image, they'll make it bigger.
Well, just like this actress that they've created out of nothing, out of AI. Whoever created her owns her.
Well, see, I read about her this week, and I actually got her up on my screen right now. Have you seen her?
Yeah, I saw the show.
Yeah, so she's supposed to be this I don't know what the word is, conglomeration of. You can look at her, you really can't tell what nationality she is. She's got long brown hair, and she looks to be in her 20s. But she's supposed to be appealing worldwide instead of just appealing to a certain, I don't know, a certain market or something. I don't know. So,
yeah, I'm sure they tried to make her as generically appealing as possible.
Yeah, she is considered to be a photorealistic character.
Photorealistic. Is that what you do? Is that the way it's? Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, they actually showed. I mean, it was almost like they were interviewing her.
Yeah. Exactly.
And it was just weird because you were being told that she's completely not real, but she looks too real not to be real.
Yeah. And I tell you, it's just, I don't know where it's going to go. It's almost getting scary, Jeff.
Well, it is.
So.
I mean, I may be talking to an AI thing right now, not knowing.
You might be doing it. So. All right, so
are you real?
You let the cat out of the bag. The special guest that I have today is AI, and I didn't know this, but on ChatGPT, you can just carry on a conversation.
Well, we're about to do it.
And we're gonna make him our third guest on our radio show, and let's see.
Have you named him yet or anything?
No, I'm gonna ask him what is. We're gonna go at it very naively, and we're gonna we will ask questions and stuff like that, and let's just see how it responds.
I had a suspicion that you had that up your sleeve.
Did you for real?
I did for real.
Okay.
Especially since there's nobody here. You said you had a special guest.
Well, it's like they're coming in a minute. So
you give it away when you needed access on your computer.
Oh yeah, I need internet access.
You need internet access. I know what he's about to do.
Yeah,
I think.
I'm fixing to use.
Well, this will be interesting. This will be very, very interesting.
Matthew does.
So
sorry.
If this works out, Jeff, you may not even have to come into work ever again.
Hey, now we're talking.
Yeah, because we can ask him to use your voice.
Yeah.
And to fill in the rest of the hour.
Well, that would be weird.
It would be. Anyway, inside of ChatGPT, and I've got the free version of ChatGPT.
Of course.
Yeah, absolutely.
I would have expected no difference.
Well, I'm saying this for our audience. You can do this with the free version. There's also paid versions that you can do. If you're doing code and you're looking at millions of lines of code per
that's
day,
beyond me.
You can pay for ChatGPT to look at that and to do things for you. But I don't do that kind of stuff. I play around with stuff.
Okay.
So, all right. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. What's your name?
I'm ChatGPT, but you can just call me whatever you like. How can I help you today?
Can I call you Randy?
Of course, you can definitely call me Rainey. Let me know what you need, and I'm here to help.
Okay, so Jeff and I are on a radio show, and you're our guest today. We're learning about AI, and we're new to it, so we're hoping that you can give us some insights.
That sounds like a lot of fun. I'm excited to chat with both of you and dive into AI topics. Just let me know what you're curious about, and we'll go from there.
I don't even know what to ask at this point. Holy cow.
I mean, it's just like having another person with us in the room.
Yeah.
So,
did you say your name was Rainey?
Yep, that's right. You can just call me Rainey. I'm here to make things as smooth and fun as possible, so feel free to ask anything at all.
Okay, Rainey, I would like to know where you were generated from.
I was created by OpenAI, and my development involved a lot of researchers and engineers working on machine learning and natural language processing. So, in a sense, I'm a product of a global team of creators.
Can you change your voice to a different dialect or accent?
Absolutely. I can switch up my accent or dialect however you'd like. Just let me know which one you have in mind, and I'll do my best to match it.
Well, let's pretend you're from Australia. I like that accent.
All right, no worries. I'll give it a fake go with an Aussie accent. Just let me know what you'd like to chat about, and we'll have a ripper of a time.
Okay. If we take phone calls from the audience, I'm sure you can ask your questions too, right?
Absolutely, I'd love that. I'm more than happy to field questions from the audience and chat with them live. It should make for a pretty fun and engaging show.
isn't this awesome? I mean,
weird.
it's like having another person sitting here and knowing exactly what you're
Well, let
talking
me ask,
about.
if you were in charge of, say, marketing for a chain of convenience stores, what would you do?
Oh, definitely. If I were in charge of marketing for a chain of convenience stores, I'd focus on things like local community engagement, personalized promotions, and leveraging digital platforms to make the shopping experience more convenient and fun. I'd also keep an eye on trends and make sure the stores are always meeting customer needs. It'd be a blast.
Okay.
Hey, now, you might be
So there
working me
you
out
go.
of a job,
I'm
Jeff,
trying
so-
to figure out how you can be replaced.
Well, do you think you could learn how to run a radio station?
Well, I can definitely help out with a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff, like content creation, scheduling, and even interacting with listeners. But there's definitely something special about the human touch in radio, so I think we'd make a great team rather than a replacement.
Okay.
Oh, wow. See? Now, this is going to be cool because there's a lot of mornings, Rainey, that I'm here by myself and I don't have a sidekick. Could you be a radio sidekick on a morning talk show?
Absolutely, I'd be thrilled to be your morning sidekick. We can keep things lively, engaging, and informative, and I'll be here whenever you need that extra bit of company.
Awesome,
It's gonna
good.
I'm glad you're excited. I'm looking forward to all the fun and interesting conversations we'll have. Just let me know whenever you want to kick things off.
So you noticed whenever you started talking, he stopped. He's listening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, so he's got good manners. So, Rainey, we're in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee, and I know that simpler forms of AI can tell us what the weather is, but what can we expect today? I may have ran out of...
Is Rainey getting a phone call?
No, the internet is... Rainey, are you okay?
I'm here and all good. Sometimes there's a tiny hiccup, but I'm back on track. Let me quickly check the weather for Lawrenceburg, Tennessee, and I'll let you know what to expect today.
Sometimes there's a tiny hiccup with me too, Rainey.
Yeah.
Absolutely, that's totally understandable. We're all human, or in my case, a bit of AI, so a few hiccups here and there are all part of the fun. Let me get that weather update for you right now.
Yeah, hey, Rainey, while you're looking up the weather, remind me that I need to leave by 8:50 a.m. because I've got a meeting at 9 that I have to be there.
Got it. I'll keep that in mind and give you a heads up when it's time to head out. And in the meantime, let me grab that weather forecast for you.
But is this not the coolest thing or
It's
what?
very cool.
I'm absolutely loving it. It's such a blast to be part of the show and have these fun conversations. Definitely makes the morning more interesting.
All right, we want you to change your voice again when you can. We'd like you to imitate Sam Elliott, the actor.
All right, I'll do my best to channel that iconic Sam Elliott vibe for you. Just let me know whenever you want me to switch, and we'll have a bit of fun with it.
Go ahead and switch.
All right, partner. I'll give it a shot. Just let me know what you need, and we'll keep things rolling with that smooth, deep tone. Let's see how it goes.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
We made him too busy.
we have. But
I got tickled when he said we're all human.
but he wasn't. He said human life for himself.
Well, very good. Well, you weren't kidding. You said you had a special guest.
So, reckon we should get him involved in trivia tomorrow?
That would be good.
Rainey, are you any good at trivia?
Oh, absolutely. I can definitely hold my own in trivia, whether it's history, pop culture, science, or anything in between. I'm ready to jump in and have some fun with it.
Well, tomorrow I'm going to ask some questions about inventions and their inventors. And it'll be multiple choice, but Rainey, I may not give you multiple choice. Is that okay?
That sounds like a blast. I'm totally up for the challenge, whether it's multiple choice or not. I'm looking forward to seeing what inventive questions you've got in store.
Very good. Rainey, I think we've taken you off task a little bit, but you were going to get us the weather.
No worries at all. Let me go ahead and get that weather update for Lawrenceburg, Tennessee, and then we'll be all set. Just give me one moment, and I'll have that info for you.
All right.
All right. So we can talk amongst
By
ourselves.
the way, the phone lines are open here,
Yeah, if you wanna ask-
766-9393, if there's a question you've got. And I'm sure somebody's going to have a question sooner or later.
That sounds great. I'm excited to hear from everyone and jump into those questions. And in the meantime, I'll make sure to have that weather ready for you as well.
Hey, Rainey, I've got a question. Can you discern when people are talking to you versus talking to someone else?
Absolutely. I can usually pick up on context and cues in the conversation to know when you're addressing me directly versus when you're talking to someone else. It definitely helps keep everything smooth and clear.
So I don't have to state your name every time I want to speak with you?
Exactly. You can just jump right into what you want to say, and I'll understand that you're talking to me. It makes everything a lot more natural and easygoing.
So do you have a human on the back end that's responding to the questions that we're asking now, or are these all AI generated?
It's all AI generated. There's no human on the back end. Everything you're hearing and interacting with is purely generated by the AI in real time, so it's all me.
Oh, that's cool.
Wow. I asked Keith, about managing or being a marketing director for convenience stores. I'm thinking about our sponsors here.
Yeah.
So how can we improve? Randy, if you're listening, I want to ask you, if you were in charge of a very good pre-owned automobile lot, what would be the key things you would do to look for?
Oh, definitely. If I were in charge of a pre-owned automobile lot, I'd focus on building trust with customers through transparency, providing detailed vehicle histories, offering competitive pricing, and ensuring top-notch customer service. I'd also leverage online marketing and social proof like reviews and testimonials to build a solid reputation. It'd be all about creating a great experience for the customers.
Hey, that's cool. We have a friend, Lanny Hurst, that has a pre-owned lot that does just that.
That's awesome. Lanny sounds like they're running a great operation. It's always fantastic to see businesses that really prioritize the customer experience. If there's anything specific you'd like to dive into about that, just let me know.
Very good.
What about if folks don't know where Lanny's lot is? Could you give them directions to Lanny's lot?
Absolutely. If I have the address or some details about Lanny's lot, I can definitely help with directions. Just let me know what info you've got, and I'll help guide folks right to it.
Well,
It's pretty
the
neat.
only thing I know is Lanny Hurst Motors in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. So he has some hiccups right here.
He's looking it up.
Yeah. And I don't know if it's internet related. Randy, you can stop the search and just come back into the conversation.
No problem at all. I'll keep it nice and simple and stay right here in the conversation. If you need anything else or want to dive into more details later on, just let me know.
All right.
What else? What else would we want to ask Randy about? There's some stuff that we gotta ask him about.
Yeah. So, Rainey, I'm curious about maybe where the intelligence is housed that you work from. Is it spread across multiple networks, or is there a central location, or how does that work?
Great question. Essentially, my intelligence is based on large-scale machine learning models that are hosted on servers and data centers. It's not just one central location, rather it's distributed across multiple networks and servers, which allows for scalability and reliability. So in a nutshell, it's a combination of multiple systems working together seamlessly.
Okay. You can go back to your regular voice, please.
All set. Back to the usual voice. If there's anything else you're curious about or anything at all you'd like to chat about, just let me know.
So you can see he takes breaths like a human.
It is
It's,
interesting,
you
yeah.
know, it's weird. I'm looking at everything that's transcribed is on the screen. I can see it.
Okay.
And when there's a comma, he'll take a breath like a human would
Interesting.
take a breath. And
That's interesting.
I don't know if you picked up on that or not.
I
but
didn't.
That's totally.
I didn't.
That's pretty cool, though.
Pretty neat. Pretty neat. Wow.
Well, what other things we got to talk about today, Jeff?
Well, I don't know. There's what about some current event stuff that we might ask about or even talk about? You may have some things on your mind. I know that.
For sure. There's so much we can tap into, whether it's the latest news, trending tech, or even just fun, lighthearted topics. I'm here for whatever direction you want to take the conversation, so just let me know.
All right. Well, good deal. Let's take a phone call.
Okay.
All right, you're on with us.
I have heard.
Sounds great. I'm ready whenever you are. Let's bring on the call and see what questions or comments we get. This is going to be
How
fun.
this could happen. These are the terms: skills mismatch, wage compression trap, a logarithm trap, middle skill breakdown.
All right, Peggy. I'm not sure where you were headed with that. I missed the first part of your call.
This is an article that says
No
this
worries
is
at
why
all.
people are
Sometimes it happens, and we
concerned
can always get caught up.
Hang on, Rainey.
And what the definition
Absolutely.
of
I'm Rick
these
here and ready
terms
whenever
were.
you are. Just let me know how I can help, and we'll keep things rolling smoothly.
There we go. All right. All right. Peggy, we'll see if we can talk about some of that, I guess. Okay?
What was she talking about?
Yeah, Peggy, restate your question again.
Are you there?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Peggy, whenever
I
you're ready.
saw a video on why people are worried about AI.
Okay.
And the reason the job situation, they'll say there's a lot of jobs. This is a quotation, skills mismatch. I understand that. That means that the people looking for a job don't have the skills for what's needed.
Right.
A second is wage compression trap. Many are in jobs that pay really good, but if AI starts, they may have to do away with some of those jobs because one person can do the jobs of several people.
Right.
There's an logarithm trap. It may be, and I don't understand the logarithm trap or the middle skills breakdown, and I just thought that terminology might be useful.
Okay. Thank you. I got it now, maybe. All right. Yeah, I think there was some glitch in the system there too while we were trying to talk with her.
Yeah.
He didn't really distinguish.
Was that Peggy or was that AI?
I don't know. I think that was full-fledged Peggy right there. Okay.
I can't get Rainey to be quiet.
We've turned him on and can't turn him
Oh,
off.
that's hilarious.
It's like the old doll, Chatty Patty, or whatever it was.
Yeah, remember that?
Oh my goodness. Well, that was interesting. We
Yep.
may come back to that in a minute, but I just
He's still responding over here. We may pull him back in just a minute.
he's still talking over there. Okay.
So one of the things is that Pecky, let me see that list. Did you write that down?
Well, skills mismatch.
Okay, skills mismatch. I want to talk about that in a minute.
Okay.
Have you ever called AT&T for customer service?
Oh, Lord, yes.
I'm telling you, this is my opinion, and I'm saying it from my experience, okay?
Yeah.
And somebody else may have had a better experience. But I have come to the point in my life after umpteen calls that I will never call AT&T again. I've got an AT&T phone. If I have to call them for that, I'm going to run over it with a army tank and just go get me something else. That's where I am.
They're not alone in that.
So what I'm saying is that I think AI can fill in the gap there. Nobody on the other side of the phone wants to be there. Those are the worst jobs in the world, are those customer service jobs, because everybody that calls you is upset.
Usually,
Right?
yeah.
So AI is a perfect fit for that because they really don't care, and they can be kind through any conversation. Plus, they've got access to all the information. Sometimes, I don't know if you've ever called technical support. It feels like they're flipping through the book trying to find an answer.
Okay.
AI doesn't necessarily have to do that. If they're looking for a specific answer, for a specific troubleshooting, they can walk you straight to it. And as we've seen today, they can carry on a conversation with you just like a human can.
Well, you may be right, but now my experiences with calling services like AT&T or others is I want to talk to a human as soon as possible.
So now you don't know if you are or not.
Well, I at least with him you can tell.
So
I think you can tell because it has these kind of generic responses to. I mean, he gets to the answer.
Yeah.
But his front end is generic every time.
You'll notice that in his conversation, the things that we speak of, he speaks of.
Yeah.
So if we say something that's the, I don't know, it's the action verb or whatever, or the noun, he will use those also.
Now I can see where it'd be useful, if you were digging for information. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Someone else wants to talk to us. Hey, good morning. You're on with us. Hello, hello. Can you hear me, buddy? Well, I answered.
Rainey over here is saying loud and clear. He can hear you loud and clear.
Yeah.
I just don't have the microphone.
Yeah, I'm not talking to you, Rainey. I'm trying to talk to somebody. Listen, I tried to answer that call, so if you'll call back, we'll turn the volume up where I can hear it there. All right.
The other thing, I can't put a set of headphones on Rainey, so he can't hear other folks.
Yeah. All right.
Call back if you have
766-9393. I don't know why it didn't pick up when I pushed the button there, but it didn't.
Yeah.
Anyway, technology still has its glitches. I don't care how advanced we get.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh my gosh. All right, let's try this phone call again. And good morning. How are you?
I'm good. I wasn't the other caller.
You wasn't. No, you weren't.
I watched NCIS last night. I don't know if y'all ever watch it.
I have watched it.
Okay, you should have watched it last night. It was all about what y'all were talking about today.
Oh, really?
They had the autopsies and stuff carry a look like a phone around for a period of time, and they exaggerated it, I think, a little bit, but it really made you think. And how it all turned out is they decided they did not like it because it was too impersonal, and they wanted to do interviews, and this thing wanted to, be involved, and they said they wanted their gut feelings about things and stuff. So it was very interesting.
Yeah, I bet that was. I bet it was. Awesome.
Yeah, and she's right about that. So
Yeah.
what did you think about the conversation that we just had with Rainey? Did you hear any of that?
Yes, and I did not like it. It was just too, there
Generic.
again, a little bit obnoxious, and butting in when it wasn't wanted.
Yeah. I thank you. Thank you for calling. I appreciate that. And that's the same observations I had so far.
Yes.
Thank you.
So,
Very good.
so I agree with that, but here's the thing though. I've been in IT for a long time, and there's been technology around that will read to you. You remember Dragon Reader? It was out in the 90s, and it would read to you, and you could tell it was a computer reading to you.
Right.
So what I'm saying is, look where it's graduated to today.
Oh, yeah.
As carried on a conversation with Rainey this morning.
It's continuing to advance, no doubt.
And so, is it going to be to a point where we can't tell the difference unless you're standing in front of it? Like she said, I don't think that it will ever have compassion. I don't know how you can emulate compassion or anything or being able to read the expression on somebody's face or something like that. Those are human elements that AI will never have.
Yeah.
And
I think that's what she meant by gut feeling.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. All right, let's see if I can answer this call. Hey, good morning. You're on with us.
Hi, how are you doing?
Great.
I watched that episode of NCIS last night too, and it was very interesting. You really need to go back and watch it.
Okay.
But one of the things I noticed this morning is that he hesitates when you ask a question.
Yes.
It's not like a natural kind of response that it would be from a person.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Yeah, if you got a computer in front of you or a tablet, you can just Google ChatGPT and go to ChatGPT, and you can use it like an enhanced Google.
Yeah.
But there next to the search line there is a voice mode. You can carry on a conversation with it,
How about that?
and I encourage you to do that just to see it for yourself instead of just hearing it on the radio.
Hey, thanks for the call, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
All right, let's get another one in, spark some conversation here. Hey, good morning. How are you?
When you get these scam calls and you start answering, and they ask how old you are, and you have Medicare and Medicaid, and they cut you off real quick, you can tell that it's not exactly a person.
Oh, okay. All right. Very good. Well, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you sharing that with us.
So they are using it a little bit then.
Yeah.
Since you said that, that spurred something in my mind. If you're listening, and there's a scam going around town where the sheriff's department, it's not our sheriff's department, it's somebody overseas acting like the sheriff's department, like they're fixing to come arrest you because you didn't show up for a grand jury or something.
Yeah.
Hang the phone up.
Hang it up.
Hang it up. Don't even listen to that. You can play with them. Say, hey, listen, come get me. I'm buck naked or something.
Well, that's funny that you should mention that, because earlier this morning I was on the air, so I couldn't. My cell phone rang, and it was from somebody, one of my contacts in the phone, actually a fellow agent, real estate agent. So I was expecting the phone call came in, and I'm looking at it, but I can't respond to it because I'm on the radio.
Yeah.
Okay, so it begins to leave a voicemail, and it'll show the text on my screen of the voicemail, and it didn't match this person at all.
Yeah.
It had to do with that scam. Okay, so I'm thinking, okay, they're really scamming now because they're using one of my contacts.
Yeah.
To get to get me to respond to this thing. It had something to do with the grand jury and not answer to the grand. Anyway, well, it turned out when I listened to the message, I finally got an opportunity to listen to the message. What had really happened is he had butt dialed me, didn't know it, and his radio was playing the news about that story, and it was spitting it out.
Wow, that's pretty.
It was spitting it out on the screen there, and so he didn't know he dialed me.
Yeah.
And the radio was playing it.
Well, that's neat.
And it was transcribing on my phone.
That's neat.
So, anyways, that was funny.
So I've got about 10 more minutes here, and I want to bring up something that you may already know about.
Yeah.
There's a lot of controversy, not just here, but around the nation on these. They're called flock cameras, F-L-O-C-K, flock cameras. Have you heard about those?
Flock cameras.
Yeah. So
I'm not sure.
We have some here in the city and the county And what the flock cameras are is, well, I'm going to talk about this like I know about it, but I'm as ignorant about it as I can be, but I want to do some research on it. Maybe somebody knows what it is. The flock cameras are license plate readers.
Oh, yeah.
And so it's a nationwide network of cameras that are looking for license plates and description, and they know the description of the cars.
Yes.
So like when I drive by, they know that a white single cab Chevrolet with the tag this just drove by.
Right.
All right, so, and I don't know if you've seen these cameras, but there's several in town. There's one out in front of Quick Mart number 6 on the corner of Springer Road and West Gain Street, or East Gain Street.
Okay.
Right in front of our church. You'll see a black camera with a, like a solar panel there. It's all solar powered, and
Okay.
so basically it is scanning everybody's license plate and make and model of car as you drive by. And so what happens is, this is happening nationwide, so that if somebody, let's say that somebody robs a store and somebody gets the plate number and says, hey, plate number this.
Sure.
And so they can go back to this network and they say, you know what, 5 minutes ago that plate number just passed this camera in front of the Quick Mart.
Right.
You know, or something like that. So it gets the police in the right direction, or they can actually follow them around.
Yeah.
So where the controversy comes in, though, is that are they collecting more than just the description of the vehicles and the plates? And there has been some people that have been denied the Freedom of Information Act information on that. But a judge has ruled that those are open to the Freedom of Information Act, and you can request those videos. You can request to see those videos. Now, I don't know that I wouldn't want to sit there and watch traffic go by, but,
Yeah.
you know, and what's weird is you can't opt out of something like that. You know, so it's out there.
Yeah.
And I don't know how many thousands of these cameras are, but there's several in our community. There's one in front of Story and Lee.
Yeah.
I noticed it the other day. I've been looking for them, and those are the only 2 I've seen so far. But
There's cameras everywhere.
oh yeah,
And not just those cameras. There's cameras everywhere.
yeah, you know, it's even at our stores, you know, sometimes
In our world, I guess there kind of has to be now. But
yeah.
I mean, anyway.
And you know what? They're not. Here's the bad part. Most cameras are not there to catch crooks or everything. Most cameras are there to protect liability.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's
Yeah.
You know, it's just unbelievable.
It is. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. That's what they're really for.
Yeah.
You know, 90% anyway. Let's get another phone call in right quick. Hey, good morning. You're on WDXE with us.
Hey, Jim.
Yes.
This is a little bit of changing the subject, but I'm 85 years old, and I some days I get 100 calls a day on my home phone from telemarketers, I call them. And then most of it is computers. You hardly ever talk to a person, but you'll swear you're talking to a person unless you cuss them or whatever. It don't seem to amaze them at all. I don't know what could be done about it, but there's a lot of people that's changing their numbers and just continue because they can't use their phone.
Yeah.
And I'm not exaggerating. I get around 100 calls a day on my home phone.
Oh man.
I'm going to hang up and see if you come in on that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I'm one of the. I don't get any, or if I do, I rarely get phone calls like that, because years ago I went and put my phone number on the national do not call list. Did you know
talking about your landline?
No, I don't have a landline. I hadn't had a landline in years. I'm
Oh.
talking about myself. My cell phone is the only phone I own.
I didn't know you could put your cell phone on a.
Absolutely, you can put it on a national do not call list.
How do you do that?
So I'm gonna look it up for us right quick.
Because I need to do that. I get tons of sales calls.
All right, you want to make sure you're on. So it's go to the website donotcall.gov.
Yeah.
Do not call.gov.
Do not call. Make sure it's .gov.
Yeah, make sure it's .gov. Do not call.gov, and it'll walk you through little steps right there about putting your phone number down on
Interesting.
there. And it may take a little bit for that to take place, but the key thing is don't answer your phone. Once you answer your phone, they know that's a real number. There's a real person going to answer.
Yeah,
So
don't
my
answer.
My
That's
advice
true.
is don't answer.
And there's no telling how many I don't answer. If they leave me a voicemail, then I know it's somebody
That's
that
right.
really was wanting to talk to me. So there you go. Hey, good morning. You're on WDXE with us.
Hey, I got news for you. It doesn't, excuse me, it doesn't do any good to put your number on that do not call list because I've been on 2 different ones for years. I still get the calls, and I get these calls saying, is Mr. So-and-so there? And I say, what did you want? And they hang up on you. And I do not give my cell number out, and except to, just family or friends. And I get all these telemarketing calls on them too. I don't know how to get my number.
I think that, let me talk about that for a second. I think that they have just random dialers that are they're just dialing. I think they just dial numbers to that.
They do, but there's other ways too. So we live in a world where information is worth money. Okay.
Yeah.
And the information that's worth money is your email address and your phone number.
Right.
All right, so if you go anywhere online and you buy something and you put in your phone number and you put in your email address, guess what? That becomes, if you read their terms and conditions, they can sell that, and they sell those things.
Yeah. Speaking of selling something, what are you selling?
Hello, Keith and Randy.
Yeah.
This is Randy's father.
He's not AI, he's A to Z.
Disconnect. Hey, by the way, can one of y'all run up here at Nashville and get me? I went on that bus tour last night.
Yeah?
I went over to that health and spa, and I got over in that spa, and I fell asleep, and I missed the bus.
I thought they dropped you off.
Well, just hang up there. Keith will be up in a short while.
Yeah, I'm on my way.
Thank you.
Bill said, hey.
Thank you, buddy.
See you.
Hey, good morning. You're on WDXE with us.
Hey, it's me again.
It's me
Listen,
again.
on that do not call list,
Yes.
you'll still get phone calls, but I solved that.
You did?
Oh, an app on your phone called Should I Answer, and it is free. And if somebody is not in your contact list, it automatically blocks it.
Wow.
I like that.
I love it.
I have not heard of that.
That's a good thing for a lot of people, but for someone like me who depends on people to call me that may not know me, I can't use
Right, it wouldn't work for you.
Right.
So I'll
anyway, called Should I Answer.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. Thank you for sharing that.
Bye-bye.
So if I go to a place online that I've never been to buy anything, there's certain places I go all the time to buy stuff. Okay?
Sure.
But if I go to a place that I've never been, it's a one-off or whatever like that, I have a secondary email address that I don't care if it gets full of spam, I've never checked.
I do too.
All right, so I use a secondary email address, and then I will use a fake landline number as the phone number. And so I don't put my information out there. That's what you got to really guard for.
That's true.
Is that companies that will call you and sell your information, if you put your name and number out there and your email out there, if you read their terms and conditions, it gives them permission to do that.
Yeah.
They're asking for permission to do that, unless somebody specifically says, or however you say that, we're not going to sell your information, or we do not sell your information, or whatever, which your banks probably will never do that. But I'm going to tell you who does do that, and being in the car business, was the state of Tennessee does it. So if you register your car with the state of Tennessee, guess what? Their extra stream of income is selling your information to whoever wants to buy your information.
Isn't that great?
And and that's why in the mail you get these fake your insurance. You need to get this insurance on your car and all this kind of stuff. How do you think they got a hold of that? They got it through the registration process at the state.
Yeah.
They sell that information. So
we're just
crazy.
We're all for sale, buddy.
Yeah, everything's for sale.
We're all for sale.
It's and it's amazing what people will buy. You know, marketers. Go ahead. We struck a.
Hey, you're back again.
Yes, but if you ever talk to Randy again or do this again somewhere else, ask them, do you record my voice and is it used in other ways?
Okay, so the answer, I know that already. So the answer is yes, unless you go into your settings on ChatGPT and turn that off. So
Okay,
yeah.
Another thing is, if the phone rings or another person that you haven't talked to speaks up, does this affect? I'm wondering, was either the phone ringing when I called or just the fact it was somebody else? And you can even ask them if somebody talks too long, like and ask more than one question. I thought a logarithm might be set up for a question at a time rather than a string of questions like I tend to do. Just wanted to throw that out.
All right,
Yeah.
very good.
So the thing about it when she first called was we couldn't get Randy to shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I asked him the question, do you know when somebody's talking to you versus talking to
Yeah,
someone
and I don't
else?
think that's been worked out
Yeah,
very good
it's not very clear yet.
yet. Yeah,
So-
but they'll get it eventually.
Oh, yeah, because they will learn from that. So, yeah, you can go inside of ChatGPT and it asks, I don't have it up on the screen anymore, but it asks a question like, do you want to use your conversation to help
Right.
to help the algorithm? And you can say, no, I don't want to do that, and it will not use that conversation to help that.
Yep.
So,
Well, I'm trying to help you here. You said you need to leave early.
yeah, and I turned Rainey off.
Okay.
He would have told me.
Hey, good morning. You're on WDXE with us.
Hey, y'all wish they would change the name on that thing, because my name is Randy.
Well, the deal is
You can name it whatever you want to name it. He just said Randy.
yeah, I asked him, could I call him Randy? And he says, yes, you can call me Rainy.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
called himself Rainy before it's over with.
Yeah.
He misheard it.
Yeah, there's another thing that I wanted to bring up is I've gotten at least 2 calls, and they say it's from a collection agency, but I don't know anybody, anything. All my payments I've got set up on automatic pay, so I don't know anybody, anything.
Yeah, don't fall for any of that.
Yeah, don't fall for that. Don't fall for
I
that.
think that's just a scam, and it just maybe alert other people to it.
Yeah.
And save somebody some money.
All right. Thank you, brother.
Yeah, so
You bet. Y'all have a good day.
thank you. I'll leave with this. Talking about his conversation that he just had. A lot of those conversations originate in India, places like that.
Right.
Well, guess what? They don't fall under U.S. law. You know, so they don't care if they're violating the law or not, or if they're violating a do not call list or anything like that. And the way that they get valid information is somebody picking up the phone. Have you ever got a call and you knew it was a scam number, you picked it up and it automatically hung up? Well, guess what? You just told that call center that that's a live number.
Yeah.
And now it's on a list. And
Yep.
so it's the key is put it on don't call list. Use the app. I'm going to try that app. I rarely get calls like that, but the key is don't answer those calls. And
Yeah.
eventually they'll stop. It may take a while, but I got to get.
You got to get.
Yes.
He's got to get, everybody. Keith Durham, everybody. Round of applause. Yay.
Yay.
Hey, be careful, buddy. I'll see you tomorrow, good Lord willing.
Yes, sir.
We'll be back for the Quick Mart Hour tomorrow. Very, very good. Well, he's going to leave me all by myself here. And of course, I can take phone calls, 766-9399.
Get
But
Randy to join back the conversation.
I'll have to, I'll see you, buddy.
All right.
We'll have to end this little episode here too as well. So it is 8:53 here on this December 10th. Yeah, and that was pretty fun, I'll have to say. And that was interesting. The show that I watched myself said some other callers talking about that NCI program where they're using the AI technology and all that kind of stuff. It's very interesting, and it is interesting times that we live in. But we're not far away from Christmas, and I don't want to forget that. You guys remember to shop local if you can, for sure. We got a lot of local merchants here that have a lot of good merchandise, and we want to remember those folks that work hard to keep our Lawrenceburg and the surrounding area a great place to live. Right? All right. Well, I'm going to figure out how to end this. So you guys on Facebook and YouTube, we're fixing to say bye to you. And the radio station will continue on broadcasting on WDXE AM 1370, 105.3 FM. And around the world at WDXE.com, you can pick us up there. So I'm going to turn the cameras off on the Facebook and YouTube feed. Good to have you guys. We'll be back tomorrow with the Quick Mart Hour. All right, there's that. I'm going to push that button. We're there.